Hey, G here, and I want to talk to you a little bit about GoBrunch. So, GoBrunch is a new platform that we have unrolled to our communities. It's very new, and so far, we're really loving it. I love the creativity in it. Basically, it's taking place of where we would hold our Zoom meetings. So, if you have one-on-one clients that you meet with in your office or, virtual Zoom call, or you have a big community of people and you have a group program of some sort, this is really going to be fascinating if you have never heard of GoBrunch. So GoBrunch is a platform that creates virtual spaces. So I was able to go in and create an entire ecosystem for our community. So we've got the Energetic Alignment Academy Commons, and from that room, which is password protected for our members, they can access all the other parts of the community. So in my mind, I was trying to envision, like, what if we could all be in a brick and mortar building together? What would that be like? What kind of rooms would there be? So we created rooms for our weekly impact calls. We created rooms for surrender and receive room, which has got breathwork tracks embedded in there. That people can come in and do the breath work, because we have breath work actually in our curriculum for depending on the milestone. Because feminine energy is important, y'all. You'll get too stuck in that masculine do energy, and you forget to connect to yourself and the highest version of yourself and your whatever it is, your higher power, God, the universe, the divine, whatever. But that part's really important too. So we encourage that in Energetic Alignment Academy. But in any case, I digress. Public co-working spaces. So if you want to showcase your business, you could actually create public spaces that people can come into. You could do a webinar in there. And what's beautiful about these rooms is not only are they customized and branded to how you want them to look, so that really speaks your personality and your vibe, but you can embed just about anything in these rooms. So if you want to embed a calendar of events, if you want to embed information about your program, it's a very nice way to sell without in your face selling, because they're coming to get value and they're going to be curious, but they could just click on that thing and do it themselves. But really quick, let's go take a look inside Energetic Alignment Academy, what we built out so far, so that you can get an idea of some of the things that you can do with this amazing technology. Okay, so here we are in the EAA Commons area. This is where people can come and navigate to the rest of the school, basically, the rest of the academy. So right now I'm in this presentation mode camera. You can move this around. And what's really fascinating that I like about this is there's two different view modes. So I could be in presentation mode, dynamic mode, which is what this is, which basically means I can resize this, I can move it anywhere I want, or I could be in presentation mode, and I'll show you that really quick. You click this My View button, toggle over to presentation mode, and now like I'm on top of the screen, and you can still see this entire room here. And now the chat box has gone over here. It's a little bit bigger. You can toggle that chat box out of the way if you want. And then if you want to bring it back, you simply click that button again and bring it back. So this is a different way to look at it. If I was sharing my screen, for example, if you do Zoom sessions and you share your screen, you can tell, or you already know this, if you've only got one screen, fortunately I have two, but for those of you that have one, you know when you share your screen on Zoom, you can't see the room anymore. It gets really hard to see the chat, all those kinds of things. With this, it's not like that. If I was sharing a whole screen, this would be even bigger. It would just be, the whole page would be right above this page. So that's kind of handy. Now, the trick is, you don't get to control how they're seeing things. So when somebody comes into the room, they get to control their own experience. So if they prefer to see things like this in presentation mode, all they have to do is go to My View and they can toggle back and forth. Presentation, back to dynamic. So that's kind of cool. But let me show you a little something here. So when you're creating an entire ecosystem like we do, or like we did, because we have a couple of different communities, we've got the MYM Monetize Your Medicine, and then we've got the incubator program. And we created communities for both of them. But I want to give you a look at how you can navigate. Now you'll see there's one button up here. This is a navigation button, and you can put a link to another room. And the reason that that one is there is because that room is shared by both our communities. So it's the only space that's shared by both. So in this instance, all of the private MYM rooms are going to be in this all rooms button. And you can see here, we don't have our team one open yet, but you can see here, it gives you a thumbnail of what each room looks like, which is kind of cool. And you can just join from here. Now, some of these rooms are going to have other rooms attached. So let's go over here to the project accountability room. Okay, here we are in this room, and you can see it's got a different setting. Now I've got to click on a circle to sit. And we did that because we typically have a teacher in here. And I'll turn on my circle cam so you can see my face. We got a teacher in here, and she is going to sit right here, loose. So in this room, people have to choose where they want to sit. You can see you can add little gifts in here. We got a little cup of coffee steaming in there. You can add links. So we've got documents that help people with this class that they take, and you can put links in there or embed links. You can embed anything from Canva in here. But what I wanted to show you is you can also connect rooms from these rooms. So here we've got a breakout room that people can go into, and we're going to show you what that looks like real quick. So here's a breakout room. So if people want to come and just have a smaller space to share with just a few people, then they can come on in here to the project accountability breakout room. So the possibilities are endless with this thing. So I'm going to bring it back. Okay, so here I am back in the commons area, and I want to show you one other room. It's called the co-working room, and you can't navigate to the all rooms to get to this particular room because it's a shared space between two of our programs, and that also have their own separate rooms, but this one's a shared space. So we have to navigate it this way. If you need support, like if you're curious about using GoBrunch, head over to unrealspaces.online. And that's my website where I offer build out programs. Like we can hop on a call, get your vision. I can help you build all this out. Or if you want to do a monthly membership where you get assets and support and community around doing your own thing in GoBrunch, you can find that there too. But go check that out. You might like some of that information. Okay, so here we are in the co-working space. So the co-working space is really cool because, like I said, it's a combined area. It's a combined space for both of our programs, and it's open 24/7. Our clients can come in here anytime they want and use it for their own purposes. So I want you to think about how nice it is to sometimes get out of your house and go work at a cafe or something. There's just other people in the room and energy, especially if you start to know the people at the cafe. That's kind of what this is like. So we've got a section over here that's reserved for people who are having quiet focus time. And so you would just put yourself in there. And what you can do when you're in this focus time area is you just mute the whole room. And that way people know that you're not just ignoring them if they're trying to talk to you and they're sitting over here. They know that you're over here at the quiet work table and you've got the room muted. So you can do both. You can use it for networking and chatting, or you can just come and get some work done. There's a Pomodoro timer that you can embed in here if you want. There's just so many different things you can do. It's so fun. So again, if you want to learn more about GoBrunch, head over to unrealspaces.online. If you want, we'll put some links here in the comments. If you want to get a discount, I do have some coupon codes that you can use towards either your monthly, or you can get it right now really cheap for a lifetime membership. So highly recommend it. I'm going to continue adding more content, FAQs, pretty much like a GoBrunch 101 course on this channel. So keep your eye out for that. Make sure that you subscribe so that you don't miss a thing.